Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ IAS English channel. My name is Shubham Sagar. Today we'll talk about UPSC 2026 strategy. Pre is on May 24, 2026. Eat the frog in the morning. What is the meaning of this? Many of you may already know the meaning of this. How to balance GS and optional. All these discussions we'll have. We'll have these discussions. But before we have this discussion, let's talk about something else. Many of you may know me. Many of you may not know me. So for people who don't know me, see, again, I have told you my name is Shubham Sagar. I wrote UPSC Mains 2018. This was my pre-marks there. I wrote UPSC Mains 2019. Again, these are my marks. Like there were many students of mine who wrote UPSC Mains 2024 who are working in, like some of them have cleared IIM. They're preparing for UPSC. Some of them are writing mains. Some of them have cleared PSCs. You can see this particular girl, she got rank 173. This particular girl cleared APSC, Assam Public Service Commission, preparing for UPSC. So there are so many examples. You can watch this. I'm not reading it. This is not my work. The only thing which I want to tell you right now is I just want to make you people serious, that take us seriously. Trust is the most important factor, and trust comes when you trust the particular person who is telling you certain stuff. So these are the things. You can have a look at it. You can read it in your free time. And then this was about me, but this is not about me. This is about us. This is about StudyIQ. This is about you people. We at StudyIQ IAS, 160 plus selection in UPSC CSE 2024. Every year we are evolving, and we are very proud of that fact. Okay, so now let's come to the topic of the day. UPSC 2026 strategy. Pre is on May 2026 rather. Eat the frog in the morning means, sometimes people ask me, sir, there are so many things to study, so many subjects to study. What subject should we study the first? And how do we balance things? See, optional ethics and essay paper, these papers, they will give you rank. These papers are make or break when it comes to mains preparation. And this is the time, especially for 2026 guys, from now onwards, June 2025 till January 2026, this is the period when you have to prepare for mains. You have to prepare for optional. You have to balance your GS and optional. How do you do that? How do you balance your GS and optional? You divide your day into two parts. You can do so many different things. I will tell you, there are different options. This is not one size fit all approach. We don't have all 5 fingers equal, right? So they are all very different from each other. Similarly, preparation varies from people to people, but then there are certain commonalities which we have to talk about. So how to balance GS and optional? One way is you divide your day into 2 halves, So let's say today is 7th June 2025 when I'm making this video. From 7th till 30th, you divide your day into 2 parts. So from 7th to 30th, first part, let's say you're doing GS paper 1. Mains, we are talking about GS mains paper 1. And in the second half of the day, you will be doing optional paper 1. Let's say you go to July 1 to 15, you will do GS mains paper 2. And in that same period, you are doing optional paper 2. Then let's say July 16 to 31, you are doing GS mains paper 3, optional paper 1. And this way you will keep on doing the iteration. You have to do as many iteration as possible for all the papers. Again, this is one way of studying things. This is one way of dividing things. And again, there is another question also. So should we study optional in the morning or GS in the morning? Again, what do you find harder? Do you find optional harder? Then study optional in the morning, and vice versa. So once you see the syllabus, people are like, oh my God, the syllabus has started and it is not ending. So if you feel like that, if you feel like the syllabus is non-ending, we are there for you. And our batch is starting from 10th June, evening batch, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can join it. Again, this is not about the batch. You can join it if you feel like it. This is more about the preparation part, how you have to balance your preparation, right? Then this also happens. If you see the syllabus, you feel like, oh my God, the syllabus is so vast, optional, pre-mains, interview. So you feel like you are going into depression. Sometimes that happens. So when you feel like you're going into depression, then again, we are there for you. As we have told you, you can join our evening batch. This batch is starting on 10th June 2025. This is the opportune time. You have almost 1 year. And right now you have to be in mains mode. What subjects you have to study? As we're discussing one pattern, you can divide your day into 2 parts. And in one part, you're doing GS. In one other part, you can doing optional. You're doing optional. The other thing is you can join this particular batch, GS batch. You study GS with us. And the rest of the time, you are focusing on your optional. Because as we have discussed earlier, optional will give you rank. GS will stabilize your rank. So everything is important. It's not like you can ignore your GS portion and you can just study optional. In GS, you have to prepare your world history, ethics, essay, all these things because they are marks fetching, especially ethics and essay part. Again, you can use my code SHS Live to get maximum discount. Coming back to the topic, mains answer writing. Sometimes UPSC will desire a dense answer, as you can see from this dense beard. But you will write a very light-hearted answer, a very clean answer. So how to write a dense answer. 15 marker, you have to write it in 10 minutes. 10 marker, you have to write it in 7 minutes. Intro, body, conclusion, you have to write intro, you have to write conclusion. You cannot leave conclusion. Conclusion gives a sense of closure. How to write answer, how to complete paper. All these things. Again, if you're having doubts, that batch is for you. Plus, one thing which you can also do is make it a habit. Write as many answers as possible. Don't think, I will complete GS syllabus, I will complete optional syllabus, and then I will do answer writing. That thing will never come, because this is GS. Every other day some news will come. France is doing this, nuclear sharing, NATO, NPT, so many things keeps on coming. So you cannot wait for a day when GS preparation will end. It will never end, because things will keep on adding itself, because it is including current affairs. So please write answers, solve MCQs. These are the ways. And compare yourself with the other answers, the model answers. That is the way to go. Before studying ethics paper, see how ethics changes a person. How, Amitabh sir has changed. So that is the impact of ethics, which it has on people. Ethics, there is a Nolan committee. They talk about certain attributes of civil servant. I keep on telling it in my different batches. So A, high loose, accountability, honesty, integrity, leadership, objectivity, openness, selflessness. These kind of traits you should have as a civil servant. How many of these traits you have? If you have any, you can post it in the comment section that oh my god, that I'm accountable, I'm honest, I have integrity, I have leadership, and I am objective in nature, I have openness, selflessness. So again, there are so many things which we have to talk about. GS paper 4 ethics and governance, second ARC report, how GS paper 4 ethics sometimes also merges with GS paper 2, polity and governance part, role of civil services in a democracy, that is also there in GS mains paper 2. So all these things are important. You have to remember your syllabus. You have to have a look at the PYQs. If you're deciding your optional, don't do it in a hurry. Take 1 or 2 week time, see the syllabus, see the PYQ, see the options which are available to you, from where you can take guidance, see you're comfortable with it or not. If you're taking that particular subject in graduation, that is a added bonus. So all these things you have to keep in mind. And once you reach this particular stage, Pankaj Tripathi sir, that you are studying even on a Diwali day, then that means you're becoming serious. I was in Assam, I was teaching there. So there's some Saraswati Puja, something happens where women, they dress themselves and they go and so in India, every day a festival happens. And I was asking to my students, why are you not studying on that day, Saraswati Puja? They're like, no, today we have to go to some fancy competition. There will be a beauty contest and those things will happen. Please, sir and ma'am. These things will happen every day, day in, day out. India, it's so diverse. Every day we have a festival. Once you reach this particular stage, you are reaching the nirvana stage of your UPSC preparation. So try to reach this particular stage where it doesn't matter to you whether it's Diwali or Holi or any other festival. You are just in your mode, because once you clear UPSC, once you become a IAS, IPS, IFS, whatever you want to become, every day is a Holi, every day is a Diwali. Calculating, and this is also very important. There are so many students of mine who are Naib Tehsildar in UP, and some of them associate professor in Delhi University, etc. Some of my colleagues as well, friends as well. And year after year, they are failing CSAT from last 3-4 years. Please don't take CSAT lightly. Doesn't matter whether you have an engineering background, this or that. Please don't take CSAT lightly. If you take our guidance, StudyIQ's guidance, you can take that. But don't take CSAT lightly. You can also do one thing. Every Sunday, 2:30 to 4:30, give CSAT paper. That will help you a lot. And then sometimes this happens. Every option will look, there was one question, if there are no laws, there is no liberty. I was teaching in my batch in the morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and there was one question, application-based question related to laws and liberty. Hope you have seen this question. If there are many laws, there are this. If there are no laws, there's no liberty. All 4 options look like this. And you're like, oh my God. Again, if you need help, you have to practice a lot of MCQs. I also made one video of mine, where I talked about what things we taught and what questions came from where. So practice is the only solution. Procrastination is not the solution, which is being depicted here. If you procrastinate a lot, if you waste a lot of time in making every day a new routine is being made by you, then again, you can come to us. You can join our 10th June, batch of ours, evening batch, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can use my code SHS Live to get maximum discount. And yeah, again, it's if you want to join, do join us. If you think you need our support, come to us, because you may feel like, and this whole thing, 30,000, 35,000, whatever is the fee, this doesn't matter in the long run. The guidance does. This will save your precious time. 160 plus selection in UPSC CSE is no joke. So again, I'm reiterating the fact, if you think you can do it on your own, you can crack UPSC CSE 26 on your own, 2026 on your own, awesome. Do it. But again, if you feel you need help in any particular area, GS, CSAT, any particular area, we are there for you. And again, batch starting on 10th June. Today is 7th. This is my code SHS Live. Evening batch, this is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So please kill UPSC CSE 2026 pre-mains interview everything. Don't get too happy if you're clearing pre. Everything has to be done. You have to clear pre, you have to clear mains, you have to clear interview, you have to get a rank. And that's where this, Pratigya batch will also help you, because this is P2I, prelims to interview. As you can see here, this is an evening batch. It includes prelims and mains residential program. If you top our monthly quiz, you will get 11,000 reward. If you clear UPSC pre 2026, we'll initiate full refund for you. Interview guidance program is included here, because again, this is P2I, prelims to interview. One-on-one mentorship is there. This actually is very underrated. I keep on telling people, sometimes we don't need somebody to teach us something. Sometimes we just need somebody to listen to us. Sometimes we are in a mentally disturbed space because we study a lot. We become alone. Be alone, not lonely. And there your mentor will help you a lot. One-on-one mentorship and the mocks. Mocks will make or break you. You don't need to read multiple sources. You have to solve multiple mocks, both for pre as well as mains. So that is also included here. GS plus CSAT plus test series. You cannot take lightly anything. GS, CSAT or mains, anything. Cool, sir? So that's it from me. If you have any query, any doubt related to UPSC CSE 2026 preparation, you can post it in the comment section, and then I will try to make another video on it. Any query, any doubt related to UPSC CSE 2026. If you're watching this video, you have to clear UPSC CSE 2026 next year and make yourself as well as ourselves proud. So that's it from me. Take care, be blessed. I will see you soon.